Now, coming back to India and your visit, one of the big things is boosting trade between the two countries. Last year we had $10 billion that was considered quite impressive as compared to previous years. Would you be setting targets when you land up in India to say, let us double the trade, and what do you think needs to be done about it?
I do believe we can deliver much more, and I will try to put a target on the table, but I think I have three main objectives with this visit. Climate, we discussed it, that's a bilateral, regional and global objective. Security, and this collective, this sort of common framework for the overall region, and youth. And I'm obsessed by young people, educating young women, educating your people and having more and more exchanges. And I think if we work alongside these lines, trade will increase, I'm sure. As a result, a natural result of this movement. I will try to set up targets. I just want to cross-check with Prime Minister Modi the credibility of it, because when I commit myself to one target, I want to deliver. But I know that we can do much more in terms of direct and indirect investment, in terms of trade, and in terms of openness to our reciprocal markets to each other. But for me, exchange of people is absolutely critical to deliver more trade. And your classical, historical partners in Europe was the UK. And I want France to become the new partner. I want France to become the reference partner of the 21st century. Because I think India has to operate much more with Europe and European Union as a whole. I want France to be the entry point of it. That's why I do believe that the cornerstone of such a relationship is the strategic relation I mentioned. But I want your creativity, your entrepreneurship, your young people to be much more present in France, much more known and recognized, and I want to see the same from the French side. I invited a few days ago in France for the Fashion Week a lot of designers, creators,
right,
and I would say genius of these businesses. I mean, a lot of Indian creators were present. They were very impressive, and they will be part of my trip in India, and I will see them, and I was very proud to see that.
But there's one aspect of India that I'm sure you'll have to be concerned about, and the kind of delays that have happened in major projects, particularly defense projects. Is the French businessmen really frustrated with the way we do business, especially the Ministry of Defense? What is your own view on this matter?
You know, I'm very pragmatic. If I have something, if I have any request, I do it directly to the minister or to the Prime Minister. I will not go through the media. That's not the best way to deliver. So I'm a pragmatic guy. I think we can do much more. I think we can streamline definitely a lot of regulation. We have to simplify our bilateral approach. But for me, the best way to increase this trade and this relationship is indeed to decrease bureaucracy and decrease the complexity of some relations. But it's through people. It's through people. I'm very concrete. I want more creators to come to France. I want more French chefs to go to India and develop our gastronomy. I want more of my corporates in tech, in digital, in classical industry, in services, for designing small and smart cities to be much more present in India. I want your designers, your writers, your researchers to be much more present in France. And one thing I'm sure to commit myself, because it's much more monitorable, I would say, it's to double the number of Indian students to come to France. I want to double by 2020.